New Zealand is a small island nation just off the east coast of Australia. It is broken into two main islands. The North Island is home to the capital city of Wellington as well as 3/4 of New Zealand's population. The South Island is much less populated and is known for its natural landscape, distinct for its mountains, lakes, and glaciers. Based on the Westminster political system, executive power in New Zealand is based on the principle that the Queen reigns but the government rules so long as it has the support of the House of Representatives. In New Zealand, Queen Elizabeth II is the head of state, who is represented by the Governor-General, who oversees the Prime Minister. The head of government in New Zealand is the Prime Minister. According to Freedom House, John Key is the current Prime Minister, having won his third consecutive term in 2014. There are two major political parties in New Zealand. The Nationalist Party is a center-right group headed by John Key, which currently holds 60 of the 120 seats in the House of Representatives. The Labour Party is a center-left and progressive group which holds 32 of the remaining 60 seats. According to the CIA World Factbook, the economy of New Zealand has fluctuated pretty consistently with the world economy. Dairy exports make up a large part of New Zealand's economy. When prices for dairy fell 40% in 2015, the New Zealand dollar dropped 15% against the US dollar, reaching its lowest point in 5 years. New Zealand served as the backdrop for Peter Jackson's The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit franchises. It has long been believed that author J.R.R. Tolkien used the landscape of the nation in the writing of his novels. New Zealand has a wide variety of media landscapes, including television, internet, radio, print media, literature, film, and social media. Television is the most dominant medium in the country. According to the International Media Database, dramas are the most highly rated programs in New Zealand. The longest running and most popular show in the country is a soap opera called Shortland Street, which has been on the air since 1992. New Zealand has very little power distance, meaning that communication between employers and employees is encouraged. It is an individualistic culture where people tend to look after themselves and their families, and employees are expected to be self-reliant. According to their Hofstede score, New Zealand is also a masculine, winner-take-all society, much like Australia. By its high score in indulgence, it is apparent that New Zealand is a nation of people who enjoy living life and having fun. New Zealand is widely connected with cellular phone service. The 2014 estimate was that there were 5.1 million cellular phone subscribers in the country. Internet is also widely available throughout New Zealand. The Fact Book estimates that in 2014, 91.5% of the population had an internet connection. By contrast, only about 86.8% of the United States population is connected to the internet. The New Zealand government is currently working on an initiative to bring that number up to 98% by the year 2019. Internet portals such as Google New Zealand, Yahoo New Zealand, and MSN New Zealand are very popular. Blogging and social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and Flickr are also popular, with most commenting on politics, society, and occurrences. There is very little censorship in New Zealand of political expression, violence, or sexual content. Reporters Without Borders ranked New Zealand as the 6th best worldwide for press freedom in 2015. The country has strict libel laws that follow the English model, and contempt of court is severely punished. In 1998, Sky Network Television launched the first nationwide digital TV service in New Zealand and had a monopoly over the medium until 2007 when a company called Freeview produced its own digital cable service. Sky Network Television provides subscription television, online streaming, DVD rental, and broadcasting to New Zealand and remains the primary broadcasting network in the country despite competition from online streaming companies and Freeview. Freeview is a joint initiative between the New Zealand government and free-to-air broadcasters, which provides television to 86% of the population. There is a special concentration on providing programming for the indigenous Maori people, who make up roughly 15% of the New Zealand population. New Zealand is known for its natural beauty and serenity, but as Freedom House shows, it is also one of the freest nations in the world. New Zealand, more than just an island nation.